Drop the gun! Drop it, now!
Hold it. I got him. Get back.
Detective Banks here, request RA unit. Ambulance is on its way.
All right, thanks. Hang on, we're getting you help.
Through and through, gunshot wound, upper right chest. Diminished breath sounds, probable pneumothorax.
Okay, portable X-ray stat, 2 liters of ringers.
Will you intubate?
Sort of 2 units of O negative type and cross-match for another 3.
What are the vitals?
BP 90 over 60, pulses 140.
He's lost a lot of blood. Let's move.
We had a report of shots fired. By the time we got to the location, the shooter's chasing this guy on foot.
Any idea what it was all about?
The guy was unconscious, and the shooter's not talking till he sees his lawyer. Would you have Jesse call me as soon as he gets out of surgery?
I'll call you myself.
Thank you.
Where's the hotshot doctor that runs this joint? I'm not going to talk to anybody but him.
Sir, you have to.
Is that who I think it is?
It couldn't be.
I'm not taking a step until I see Mark Sloan.
He would have called,
Dr. Mark Sloan.
wouldn't he?
I'm about to start an autopsy.
Yeah, well, you go right ahead. When you get a minute, I'll take a Jell-O.
This room is off limits unless you're hospital personnel.
Amanda, it's all right. That's my brother.
Sorry.
What kind of hospital are you running here? Ow.
See you at home?
Thanks a lot.
I'll get the wheelchair.
I could have sworn he is taller.
So how are you, little brother?
You've gotten older, have I?
Oh, yeah. I wish you'd told me you were coming. I would have come to the airport.
What?
I could have met you at the airport.
Well, airport. I'd come in on an airplane. I drove the pickup.
All the way from Arkansas.
Yeah, I had to. That's where I live.
I know. So how are you? How's the soda shop coming?
Oh, Greg, I couldn't be better. I'm opening up another one in Texas.
Really, where?
Flower Mound.
Flower Mound.
No, and I named a salad after you.
You're kidding.
Dr. Sloan's big head of lettuce.
What's in it?
Big head of lettuce and a fork.
Well, sounds healthy anyway.
You know, speaking of health, I've been having some, my back. It's been bothering me real bad in my
I'm surprised driving all the way from Arkansas.
I don't know what it is. Maybe you could take a look at it.
Have a look here.
Starts like here and runs across down back.
Let's see.
Down here. I'm pointing down here. You're up way up. Up there. Ah, that's it. Ooh.
This isn't like that smallpox infection that turned out to be a spider bite, is it?
Yeah, it could have been smallpox, real small pox. Ah, that's. Oh, that's it.
Have you seen a doctor about this?
I'm seeing a doctor. Why would I see a doctor in Arkansas when I got a brother who's a doctor who won't charge me? Will he?
Here we are.
Oh, thank you, Amanda.
You don't suppose it could be that lactose intolerance they talk about, do you?
I don't think that'd give you any back pains.
No, I'll tell you, I'm sure having abdominal pains, I'll tell you that. Well, we'll have a look at you. Just take all the time you need. I've had this for a couple of months. Another hour or two ain't gonna hurt anything.
Need any help?
No, we're just fine, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Did I mention the sudden weight loss?
What weight loss?
Dr. Sloan, Dr. Mark Sloan. Telephone
Just a
call on
minute.
line 5.
And the fatigue. It seems like I'm tired all the time.
Yes. Oh, yes, how are you?
And the fever. I get the chills a lot.
I can be there probably in about 5 minutes.
That's nothing compared to the pain.
You better make that 10. All right.
What?
Well, we got about 5 minutes to get you down to a meeting and checked in.
I don't want to be in trouble.
Good.
I don't want any special accommodations.
I'm glad to hear it.
Just whatever accommodations any other dying man who happens to be Mark Sloan's brother would get. Hey, not so fast.
Sorry.
You must be Mark Sloan.
I am. Dr. Wesley?
Madison.
Well, man, like Wisconsin.
Yes. My two sisters are named Savannah and Augusta.
Oh.
I wake up every morning grateful that my mother didn't move us to Georgia until after I was born.
Well, I can see why. I understand the boardroom meeting went fine.
I heard that too.
I thought maybe you'd like to meet some of the doctors, if you have any questions or just need help getting you settled.
Why? You don't think I can get settled in by myself?
Oh, no. I mean, yes, it just, well, I know how new jobs are. A lot of new faces, everyone watching everything you do, dissecting every move you make. That's not coming out the way I meant it.
Are you this comforting with all your patients?
A little better than that, I hope. Well, doctor, it's a pleasure to have met you, and welcome.
Thank you. There is one thing I wanted to ask you.
Yeah.
Well, I find myself here, dean of the medical school, with its extraordinary reputation, and I was hoping that I could come to you for advice until I get settled in.
Well, yes, I thought you just said you didn't need any help.
Not exactly. I asked you what made you think I needed help. I was afraid it showed in my face.
Oh, no, nothing on your face. Nice face.
Oh, that's the nicest compliment I've gotten all year. Well, of course, I was in the Amazon rainforest alone for the last year, studying the social behavior of the arachnid.
Not known for their charm or wit, I guess.
No, but it is great training in dealing with corporate structure. So what about it? Can I call on you, until I get my sea legs?
Oh, as long as you like. I'm running a IMD clerkship class this afternoon. You'd like to drop by and meet some of the future doctors.
I'll do that.
Good.
See you there.
All right.
Suspect's name is Terry Schaefer.
The Terry Schaefer.
The investment banking scam. He made off with $3 million. Hasn't been seen or heard from since.
So this Ivy League guy, busted for white-collar crime, gives the feds the slip and then blows his cover by playing Rambo in the streets of L.A.?
I don't know what to tell you, but it's definitely him.
So what's the story on the guy he was shooting at?
And that I don't know. There was some speculation that he had a partner at the time.
Could be that. Or it could be a guy who could identify him and send him to prison.
Yeah, or blackmail him. There's got to be some connection.
Let's go find out.
I'm not saying anything until I see my attorney.
We'll find the connection.
But it'll go easier for you if you talk to us.
I'm not saying anything until I see my attorney.
Was he blackmailing you?
Ask him yourself.
I've never seen this guy Schaefer before in my life. I was coming back from doing some grocery shopping, and I started up the steps, and this man ran out of the building. He was in a hurry. He looked at me, took out a gun, and he pointed at me, and I dropped the groceries, and I ran.
Well, if you remember anything else.
Hello.
I'm telling you, I don't know him. Well, what is it that you want me to remember?
No, it is not. I want you to remember this. This guy already tried to kill you once. If he gets out of jail, he's gonna try again.
I told you before, there's nobody here by that name. Hold on. Your name's Jack?
Brian.
There's no Jack here. Would you please stop calling? Geez, I don't want anybody getting arrested around here. Phone's ringing all the time. People coming in and out. Did I tell you about the pain in my back?
Once or twice.
Sudden weight loss.
See you, Uncle Stace.
Mr. Sloan.
It's me.
I'm Daniel Richards. I'll be following your case.
Aren't you kind of young to be a doctor? Let me see your driver's license.
I'm a third-year student physician, sir.
You can be that at 12?
Mr. Sloan, I've been
Why don't you
studying.
come back after your 4th year when you're 13?
I'm old enough, Mr. Sloan. Trust me. All right, let's see here. They've done a blood panel, a series of X-rays, and an MRI.
I think it's lactose intolerance. What do you think?
Well, we should have the results by tomorrow. We'll know more then. And you are. Nurse, I need an IV setup, cardiac monitor, stat, and oxygen now.
I'll get an 18 gauge.
Blue team 5
I got the card.
Code blue team 5 south.
Give me a 12 lead EKG.
This man had a heart bypass 2 days ago. He shouldn't even be at a cardiac ICU.
Bypass.
Quadruple bypass. That's exactly what the chart says. And the patient had gunshot wounds, which proves you can't always rely on the chart. Sometimes the patient can give you vital information the chart won't show.
Yeah, like his name. I had the right chart, just the wrong guy.
Well, I'll bet that's a mistake you'll never make again, right?
We've already got Brian Mitchell's side of the story.
Is that right?
You're not interrogating my client before his attorney arrives, are you?
Why is there never a traffic jam when you need one?
They're charging you with attempted murder.
It was an accident. I was cleaning my gun. I was on the roof of the parking lot. I was cleaning my gun. It discharged. It hit somebody. I went over to see if he was all right. The police arrived. That's my story.
And the hundreds of people who saw you chasing him on the street?
Must have been someone else.
What is this? Brian Mitchell, is it, going to say?
Nothing. He says anything about me, I say a few things about him. And a couple of $1 million that's missing.
I don't want to hear this. Don't tell me things I don't want to hear.
Mark, it's 10 o'clock. Why aren't you home?
Oh, well, Stacy's doctor down in Arkansas sent me his medical records. I thought I'd look him over. He's in pretty good shape.
Didn't you tell me your brother's always been a hypochondriac?
Oh, boy. That's why I don't think it's anything really serious. Still, hypochondriacs get sick, too.
Is he supposed to be up and walking around?
No. Why? Oh, no, he's doing it again.
Doing what again?
Hey, how you doing? Did you have reservations? Can I get you a chocolate muff? How about a cherry coke? We have food, you know. A hamburger. Let me get you a half a salad. Wait, what do you want? Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I didn't see you standing. Ah, my foot! My foot!
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
I need my glasses. Oh, excuse me. Oh, my God, you're a priest.
Oh, my God. I said, oh, my God.
Hey. Stacy?
I hit a priest. If that's 7 years bad luck.
Father, he didn't mean anything by it.
No, he's sleepwalking. He doesn't know what he's doing.
I'm Presbyterian.
That's all right. There's no hard feelings. I'm Father Connolly.
Oh, Father Conley, Dr. Sloan, nice to meet you. This is Dr. Amanda Bentley.
How do you do, Father?
Want a shake?
I've got it.
No, he means a milkshake.
Get the crash cart stat. Doctors, code blue.
Wake up! You wake?
Oh, yeah.
Good. Go to your room.
What have you got? I came in to give him his 10 o'clock meds, and I found him like this.
What happened?
The electric cord from the ventilator had been pulled out of the outlet.
Well, the alarm would have
Oh, it
sounded.
wasn't turned on.
Coming through.
And the room was in complete darkness. I could hardly see the patient. Gel, please.
Here you go.
Move it up.
Clear.
Right.
Again.
200.
Clear.
Clear.
Again. Clear.
Clear.
Pupils fixed, dilated. her pulse. Call it.
10:16 p.m. 10:16 p.m. Time of death. Hey, patient's name is John Martin. He was transferred here from the cardiac ICU this afternoon.
Cause of death?
Cerebral anoxia. Power cord to the ventilator was pulled out.
Who was the last one to see him alive?
I checked in on him about 9:30. He was sleeping. Everything was fine.
Well, I'm gonna need a list of everybody who had access to this room from 9:30 this evening. What?
He's probably not responsible for this.
Who?
Your uncle.
Stacy?
He was seen leaving this room at the time of the murder.
Well, he was sleepwalking.
So what are you saying?
Nothing.
Probably.
I thought you stopped sleepwalking years ago.
I did. But lately, things...
Lately?
Strange things have been happening.
Like what?
Like I wake up and I'm in the soda shop. It's 2 a.m. and I've opened for business.
Oh, that's not good.
Well, tell me about it. Who goes to the soda shop at 2 o'clock in the morning? Got half a dozen sodas laying there losing their fizzle.
Yeah. Tonight, Stacy, did you see anybody or hear anything at all?
No, I never do. What's the use? I'm going to hell anyway for hitting the priest.
You know, I'm going to try a small prescription for clonazepam. And if that doesn't work, we'll just keep increasing the dosage till we get control of this thing. Ellen, yeah, Dr. Sloan, would you put a cot in my brother's room for me, please? Yeah, I think I better keep an eye on him for the time being. Thanks. Okay. Try and get a little sleep.
Hey, Amanda, have you seen Mark?
You just missed him. Do you have Stacy's test results?
Kidney stone.
That would explain the pain, fatigue, chills, fever.
Could even explain why he's sleepwalking again. I mean, the pain could be so bad, it's keeping him up at night. I'm gonna go tell him. Will you tell Mark if you see him?
Yeah. Kidney stones. Ouch.
You can get that from malts?
Well, yeah, but you'd have to drink a lot of malts.
Well, I drink a lot of them. I have a soda shop. I mean, a soda jerk that's allergic to milk, I mean, that's not good.
You have a couple of options here. We can just wait for the stone to break up and pass on its own.
So how long would that take?
Days, weeks, probably not months.
Well, what other options do I have?
Well, we can use lithotripsy. We have this terrific machine that breaks the stone up.
In the tiny little pieces. That sounds good.
Yeah, but they're just not that tiny, and they're kind of jagged. You know, there's another way. We sometimes use air pressure to vibrate and break the stone up, and then we remove the pieces with forceps. Not these, though. These are... I tell you what, why don't we do a provocative calcium loading test to determine the full extent of the problem? Good? That's good, Doctor. Yes, good. Okay. These are...
Kidney stones? Oh, poor Stacy. No wonder he was sleepwalking.
Poor Poor Stacy, poor Mark. When was the last time you got some sleep?
Well, that's not bothering me much.
Really? Then why are you wearing your lab coat inside out?
I thought I lost all my pants.
Uh-huh.
Dr. Sloan, can I talk to you for a minute?
Yeah, what's wrong, Daniel?
It's Dr. Wesley.
Doctor?
Hi.
What if I might talk to you about Daniel Richards?
Oh, good. I wanted to talk to you about him. Have you looked at his transcript in the last 6 months?
No.
Well, after the mistake he made yesterday, I thought it would be a good idea to review his record, and it's pretty dismal.
I find that kind of hard to believe. He's a good student and a hard worker, too.
Well, he may have been at one time, but this semester he's struggling to keep up his grade point average. And after that fiasco today...
Well, it wasn't exactly a fiasco. He made a mistake, that's all.
You don't think this is serious?
Well, yeah, of course it's serious, but he reports to a senior resident and an attending physician. No one was harmed.
I don't know what to say. I had just assumed that we had the same objectives.
Oh, I'm sure we do. But there are extenuating circumstances here. He got married right out of college. They have a baby.
What about the students that didn't get married and had babies? They're the ones who set aside that part of their lives to pay more attention to their education. Why should he have preferential treatment over them?
If you put him on probation, that stigma will follow him the rest of his career.
Dr. Sloan, I was hired to keep up the academic integrity of this medical school.
Nobody's arguing that.
Daniel was treating a patient with the wrong chart.
I made much worse mistakes than that when I was a third-year student. And if I may say so, I turned out to be a pretty good doctor.
Great, I'll be there in 15 minutes. Randy, I'm gonna go talk with John Martin's wife. If Cheryl comes back, ask her to stay on the Brian Mitchell case, will you?
Sure. Who's John Martin?
Patient that was murdered at the hospital last night. Knew I'd find you here. Oh. Always come here when you want to think.
I do?
You all right?
Yeah, fine. Why?
Your book. It's upside down.
Oh. I'm suffering a little sleep deprivation. That's sleeping on that cot in the hospital, I tell you.
You gonna eat that?
No, go ahead. You know, I was just sitting here thinking, sometimes you meet somebody that you like and respect.
Madison Wesley.
Would you mind letting me beat around the bush a little bit here?
Sorry, go ahead.
Well, you know, she's an intelligent woman, very appealing.
Mm-hmm. Good looking?
Yeah. Wait a minute. Let's get you married off, then we'll worry about me, all right? How's the murder case coming?
I interviewed Jack Martin's wife.
Jack? His name's John, isn't it?
No, why don't you call him Jack?
Well, it's a common nickname, I guess.
Thing is, nobody wanted him dead. And he taught Renaissance music at Valley College and Bible school on Tuesday night. Everybody loved him.
Well, obviously somebody didn't love him.
Did you see anybody that night around his room?
No, just the one nurse and an orderly. And of course, your Uncle Stacy. You know, back when we were kids, I was 17, he was probably 13, 14.
Got any potato salad?
Yeah, help yourself. I came home from the movies late one night, and your uncle is out on the lawn, naked as a jaybird, with his putter in his hand. And I made the mistake of coming up behind him. You don't do that to a sleepwalker. And he picked up his 9-iron and took off after me.
He tried to hit you with it?
Well, he was asleep.
Yeah, but if he had hit you with a golf club, say on the head,
he could have done me a considerable amount of damage.
How come you never told me this story before?
I don't know, it just never came up.
So why are you telling me now?
Well, he's sleepwalking again.
You think he could have killed Jack Martin?
No. Do you?
Hi, folks. How are you? Thank you for so much. Good to see you. How are you today? Very nice to see you. Could I get you a setup? Strawberry soda. You got it. Coming right up.
Not again.
How many people
I'll take care of it.
had reservations? Do I have? Hello.
You want to just head on down this way,
Do
okay?
you have reservations? Can't get a seat without reservations.
Of course I have reservations in the back room there.
Good. Well, come right ahead then. How about a
malt. A chocolate malt.
Chronic fatigue and muscle weakness. Not enough information. It could be a number of things. Depression.
Weight loss, dark skin pigmentation.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yes, you do. Think. Intolerance to humidity and altitude.
Oh, I know this. I know this. This is
Addison's disease.
This case will still be here in the morning.
I just can't believe Brian Mitchell didn't know the guy that was shooting at him. Yeah, I keep looking for the money. $3 million Terry Schaefer steals. Tiny amounts from thousands of accounts. And then it just disappears? Where did it go?
You think Brian Mitchell took it? Maybe that's why Schaefer was shooting at him. But Mitchell doesn't have a dime.
Or he does, and I just haven't found it yet.
Well, about 4 years ago, I was working on a case, 5150, bag lady. I was convinced that she'd been drugged by her children, and you kept telling me I was locked into an idea that I should at least consider other possibilities. I couldn't see it. I was right, and that's all there was to it.
Yeah, well, this is different.
Right, right. Okay, well, you at least try to get some sleep.
Yeah, I'm going home in 2 minutes. Honest?
Okay, good night.
Well, what do we have here? Safety deposit box.
How you doing? Good to see you. How are you today? Very nice to see you. Could I get you a setup? Strawberry soda.
Did you have a reservation?
Blue team to 5 south. Coach blue team to 5 south.
in here.
All right.
You got a post.
He's 100 over 60. Let's get him to the ICU. On my count, 1, 2, 3.
What happened?
I'm telling you, there was no question of it being an accident this time. He was smothered. His heart stopped, he wasn't breathing. Mark hadn't awakened when he did. Steve, 2 attempted murders, 2 consecutive nights, both occurring coincidentally right after your uncle is admitted as a patient. And he was the only person who was on the scene of both crimes. Look, I know this is none of my business, but I did a little research and found some articles for Stacy's defense. It turns out that there's a long-standing precedent for using sleepwalking as a plea. Going all the way back to 1846, the Terrell case. Albert Terrell was acquitted of killing Maria Bickford because of the insanity of sleep. It was in Boston. And then in 1878, a British father, again, sleepwalking, acquittal. 1986, Toronto, a man named Parks drove 14 miles to kill his mother-in-law. Acquitted, sleepwalking. And then, of course, there's this recent case in Arizona where the defendant was found guilty. But when you look at the preponderance of not guilty verdicts...
Jesse, where do you get this stuff?
The internet. Look, I'm not saying that he did it.
You're the only one that isn't.
You actually gave Steve this stuff?
I tried to, he wouldn't take them.
Well, I don't blame him. You practically accused his uncle of being a murderer.
Look, I never used the word murder. But I think you have to face the possibility that Stacy is responsible for one death and one attempted murder.
Jesse.
Look, this isn't just some harebrained idea of mine. You gotta face the facts.
What facts?
Okay, the first guy that died, John Martin. Somebody pulls the power plug to his ventilator out of the wall.
So?
No, somebody walking through his room, sleepwalking through his room, could have easily done it. I mean, how else could it have happened?
I don't know.
And then there's Brian Mitchell. Somebody tries to suffocate him. Then when he comes to, who was standing over his bed with a pillow in his hand? Stacy Sloan.
Of course. He was probably on that grassy knoll in Dallas, too.
Now, why do you go and say things like that for?
Or maybe he was in Memphis sleepwalking the night Elvis died.
Very funny, I get it. You know, make all the little jokes you want.
I'm not joking.
But I think you have to face the fact that Stacy was the only person who was on the scene both times.
Well, there's still another possibility, but it requires that we both return to the planet Earth. Now, everyone was saying how lucky it was that Mark woke up when he did, but it's just as likely that Stacy got out of bed still sleepwalking and scared off the would-be killer, saving Brian's life.
Sure, I mean, you know, that's possible if you want to use logical thinking.
Logic's very important in a case like this.
I've got to admit that case in Toronto is very compelling.
You have too much time on your hands.
The safety deposit box belonged to Brian Mitchell, but his lawyer was here yesterday to clean it out. He had power of attorney.
Can you give me a description of this attorney, this Mr. Connolly?
Progressive disabling illness affecting nerve cells in the brain and spinal cord.
Multiple sclerosis.
Cause?
Defensive cells of the body's immune system mistakenly attack myelin sheaths of the body's own nerves. Symptoms include blurred or double vision, slurred speech, vertigo, unsteady gait, and extreme fatigue, with facial symptoms including numbness, weakness, or pain. There's no known cure, but there are several treatments that can modify immune system activity. These include corticosteroid drugs, interferon, azathioprine, and methotrexate.
All right, you're back.
Oh, finally got a full night's sleep.
Hey, you're unstoppable, man.
Daniel, I'd like to see you if you have a moment.
Yeah, sure.
He didn't say that, and I told him that I wanted him to come here because I wanted to talk to him. That's just part of my...
You wanted to see me?
Come in, Daniel. I will call you back shortly. Daniel, as part of your IMD clerkship, you were assigned 3 patients to follow.
Yes.
Can you tell me who they were?
Yes, Stacy Sloan, Glenda Nelson, and John Martin.
When did you last see John Martin?
I didn't.
Excuse me?
I didn't.
You mean you weren't in his room the night he died?
No, ma'am.
She's suspending me for this. I never went near him.
But you were assigned to him.
Yeah, admitting kept giving me the wrong room. I went back twice. What difference does it make? No matter which way they look at it, I'm guilty. You know, negligent by going in and not seeing the ventilator was off, or negligent by not finding the right room. Either way, I've been suspended and there's nothing I can do about it.
You could appeal it.
What good would that do?
At least talk to Dr. Sloan. Maybe he can do something.
Don't worry, Mr. Brady.
Mark, morning. Remember the patient who died the other night, John Martin?
The ventilator accident.
Exactly. I found something unusual in his trachea, some microscopic fibers. Now, they could have been from the pillowcase or the pillow itself. In any event, he couldn't have rolled over on his stomach.
Somebody smothered him.
Are they gonna try to pin that on Daniel, too?
What are you talking about, Alec?
He was suspended. For negligence. He's too embarrassed to come tell you himself.
Sometimes the patient can give you vital information the chart won't show.
Yeah, like his name.
I had the right chart, just the wrong guy.
Mark?
This is Dr. Sloan. Get me the admitting office, please. So Jack Martin was put in the room Brian Mitchell was supposed to be in, and Mitchell was put in the room that Martin was supposed to be in. So Daniel did not make a mistake at all. He had the right records. Admitting sent him to the wrong room.
Mark.
And that also means that whoever killed Jack Martin actually was after Brian Mitchell. He killed the wrong man. God, if I weren't so tired, I would have figured this out yesterday. You think I'm wrong?
Dr. Wesley. Yes, he's here.
Yes.
Mark, Brian Mitchell just regained consciousness. You better get up here. Steve is on his way over.
We'll be right up. You want to come with me and get ready to admit you're wrong?
Honestly, I hope I am.
But you were asleep. It was dark in the room.
I saw him all right. Came over and pushed the pillow down on my face. I tried to fight him off, but he was too strong. It was your brother. He tried to kill me.
Somebody he's never met tries to shoot him, and then, oh gosh, what a coincidence. His hospital roommate tries to smother him.
Look, we all know he's lying. I mean, all you have to do is prove it.
I'm gonna go see the judge about a warrant.
I'm going with you. Oh, doctor, about young Daniel.
I can hold off on that paperwork another day or so.
You all right?
Yeah, didn't see the ottoman.
Dad, you really gotta get home and get some rest.
Why does everybody keep saying that? I'm fine. You know, you were pretty good back there.
Back where?
Convincing that judge to let us poke around in here.
Well, 2 attempted murders. 3 if Jack Martin was an accidental victim. Brian Mitchell has to be connected in some way. How could the judge turn me down?
Robert Olson.
Who's Robert Olson?
I don't know, but apparently he went to Harcourt.
The most prestigious business school in the country.
Yeah.
Well, good.
Good, yeah. And I'll bet you he later changed his name to Brian Mitchell. Well, why else would a man hang on to somebody else's Harcourt ring?
Well, a lot of reasons.
Name one. No, I think he changed his name.
I guess he'd have to if he stole $3 million from his partner and then disappeared with it.
But how are we going to prove it?
That's him. Robert Olson is Brian Mitchell.
Mm-hmm. There's Terry Schaefer. They definitely went to school together.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean they knew each other there.
But that does. They were in the same business club.
I'm willing to bet once one knows the other has talked, they'll both admit to being in this investment scam together.
But Terry's still in jail, so we don't know who went into the hospital to kill Brian Mitchell.
And killed Jack Martin by mistake.
He wouldn't recognize the man he was killing?
Well, the lights were out. It was dark. He didn't have much time.
Wait, that guy there, isn't he familiar? That's the priest. Father Connolly said his name was.
Connolly?
The guy that Stacy knocked down in the hallway.
The night Jack Martin was killed. Take a wild guess at the name of the guy that cleaned out Brian Mitchell's safe deposit box.
Connolly. So, if the 3 of them were in this together, that might explain why Mitchell was trying to frame Stacy.
My guess is one of them tried to double-cross the other somehow. We'll find out before we take it to court, I promise you that.
They've rushed Stacy into emergency surgery.
Go. I'll keep checking on Conley, see what other information I can dig up on him.
Would you get a hold of hospital security? Tell them if they see that new priest walking around to detain him.
Done.
Stacy?
Oh, he's fine. You should have seen the size of that stone. I'm surprised he wasn't complaining more.
How long will we be in recovery?
About another hour. Thought you just might want to know.
I'm gonna go talk to Brian or Robert or whoever he is.
I'll check on Stacy and catch up with you.
Security, can you come with me?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize anyone was here.
I just stopped in to say goodbye. And to say sorry for any discomfort I may have caused him.
Discomfort?
It's a long story.
Well, I was planning to sit with him a while. I'd be happy to express your apologies to him if you like.
No. I need to do this myself. But I'll tell him you stopped by when he wakes up.
All right. Thanks.
Father.
Hold on right there.
Give it up, Connolly.
Hold it.
You okay?
I am now, thanks.
You are dead, Olson. You took off with all the money.
You couldn't have pulled it off without me. And you were trying to cut me out of my share.
Your share?
Yeah, we'll settle it all in court.
Oh, I had to ride in this stupid contraption.
It's company policy. We have to get you out of the door with no problems.
Got 2 feet.
Dr. Sloan? Oh, Dr. Wesley. I'd like for you to meet my brother, Stacy. Sloan?
How do you do?
Dr. Wesley. He's on his way home to Arkansas, where he owns a soda shop.
Is that right?
You wouldn't be interested in investing in a soda shop in Branson, Missouri, would you?
I don't think so. I don't mean to interrupt, but I wanted to tell you something.
Daniel Richards is off probation? Thanks.
I asked you to help me, and you did. I didn't see it at the time. I gave up a lot to get where I am.
I figured that.
I tend to be a bit judgmental.
We all do.
I hate to break up this hallmark moment. I got to get back to the soda shop. Will you validate my parking?
Stace, I'm sorry, we don't do that.
Fine, will you give me $150 then?
No.
No.
You have time later on to grab a bite?
I'd love it.
Little brother, let's not make it so long next time, okay?
Good to see you again, bro.
Right, take care. And I think we got that sleepwalking under control. No problem.
How are you? Good to see you. Did you have reservations? 2 malts, you got it. 2 malts coming right up here. Hello there, how are you? How about that?
Jimmy, which color suits me best?
Why don't you try them on?
Yeah, I think I better. Hey, somebody smoking in here? Excuse me. You smoking?
Mind your own damn business.
No, you don't understand. I like cigarettes. My daughter's trying to get me to quit. You wouldn't have to have a smoke I could bum, would you?
Yeah, sure. I'll be out in a minute.
It's these stupid California laws. It's like now the cigarette police are gonna nail you the minute... You! Hey, Val, long time no see.
You sure you never saw the shooter before?
Never. This was his first time in the store. After he chased him down the street, he came back in here, he gathered up his clothes, and left.
Why didn't you try and stop him?
Lieutenant, in the store we have a policy. The customer is always right, especially when he has a gun.
He seems to have stolen the other man's wallet and ID, too.
The other man, you mean Mr. Eastman?
Mr. Eastman? You do know him?
Quite well. We just upgraded him to a titanium account. Would it be helpful if I gave you his address?
Jesse, what are you doing at the hospital? I thought this was your day off.
Yeah, I just came in to take care of some paperwork.
Listen, I'm so sorry to hear about you and Susan. I thought you two were practically married.
That's okay. I'm pretty much over it.
I can't believe she ran away to Oregon with a chiropractor.
It's probably for the best. She's always had a bad back. Is this your long weekend? What are you doing calling in?
They just paged me. Mr. Antonicello's cholecystectomy been moved up to today. There's no problem with it at all, but I think somebody ought to check in on him. I was going to call Amanda.
No problem. I'll do it. CJ, enough, okay? Thanks. So, do you have anything great planned for this weekend?
Oh, yeah. I got myself 8 Humphrey Bogart movies, and I'm at Barbecue Bob's getting myself some takeout. I'm going to have a private film festival food fest for myself. You've got CJ there?
Yes, I do. Just for the day. You know, Amanda's mom got the flu, and they couldn't find anybody else to take care of him, so...
What's going on?
Nothing really, Mark. You know, maybe, can we talk about this later?
Oh, thanks, Tony. Sure. Well, my food's here. I'll be at home. You can call me there. Have fun with CJ.
All right, thanks. Bye. CJ, you want to cut me loose and hang up this phone? CJ.
You must be Dr. Sloan. I'd recognize you anywhere.
Yes?
Your cleaning lady said you'd either be here or at the video store. I'm Chuck Greer. Steve and I were in the Army together.
Oh, my Chuck Greer. Oh, my gosh. Steve's told me all about you.
And this is my daughter, Barbie.
Hi, Barbie. I can't tell you how honored and what a privilege it is to meet the guy who saved my son's life in Vietnam.
He always exaggerated that. We pretty much looked out for each other over there.
You know, he's at work. I gotta call him.
No, please don't disturb him.
Disturb him? Are you kidding? You know how many times he said how sorry he is he lost touch with you?
Please, just not yet.
Well, you moved away from Kansas City, wasn't it?
But that was my fault. I didn't leave a forwarding address. And the fact is, right now, I've kind of got a business meeting.
Oh, you're not coming out to the house?
I brought Barbie out for a sort of combination business trip vacation. I thought I'd have to look up my old Army buddy.
He will be so thrilled to see you.
But the thing is, first, Dr. Sloan, I have to ask a favor.
Sure, anything.
You know, I have some business in Santa Monica, and I was wondering, could I let Barbie stay with you for a couple of hours? It's not a long meeting, but she'll be incredibly bored.
Well, yeah, sure. At least I can do.
It's great. It won't be more than 2 or 3 hours, and when Steve comes back, if you two haven't ruined your appetite already, I'll take all 4 of us out to a great dinner. It's my treat.
We'll see about that later. I'll be happy to take her out to the house for a few hours. We'll have a good time, won't we, Barbie?
Mr. Eastman? Mr. Eastman, are you here?
The place was ransacked?
Completely. I don't know what they were looking for, but it doesn't seem like they found it.
And you don't think anybody was home when the place was trashed?
No, there was no sign of a physical struggle.
What I don't understand is your concern about these photos you found.
Well, Captain, everything in that house, letters, bills, papers, I mean everything, said Ralph Eastman.
So?
Well, it's these pictures, sir. I know this man. We were in the Army together. His name is Chuck Greer.
Yeah, well, you sure it's the same guy?
I spent 18 months with him. I mean, I did a tour of Vietnam with him. Captain, I know that man as well as I know you. Now, for some reason, he's calling himself Ralph Eastman, and this morning, somebody tried to shoot him.
Aha!
But my guess is that the shooter found Chuck's address in his wallet and then went out to ransack the house.
And you don't have any idea what he's looking for?
No, sir.
Okay, you got it.
What?
Time to check into things. That is what you were asking for, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but...
Would you prefer to do it on your own time?
No. Thank you, sir.
Oh, hey, Sloan.
Yes, sir?
You know, if I wasn't ahead of you once in a while, you'd be the captain, and I'd be the lieutenant.
soda? Barbie, you want a soda? Okay, I'm going to watch my movie now.
Oh, all right.
Barbie,
Yeah?
I can still hear that. Maybe you could go in the other room and listen.
I like looking at the water.
Well, why don't you go out on the deck? It's gorgeous out on the beach.
It's too hot.
Barbie, I'm trying to enjoy this movie.
I knew this was gonna happen.
Well, I'm trying to make it work for both of us.
Fine.
All right, I'll leave it up to you. What do you want to do?
You mean anything?
Sure, why not?
You're not gonna wanna do it.
Try me.
Well, I heard there's a great video arcade on the Santa Monica Pier.
Video arcade.
See? I told you weren't gonna wanna do it.
Well, no, wait a minute. I think it sounds kind of fun, actually, but I was just thinking about your dad. He's going to come back. I don't think we have time.
Yeah, right.
Come on, there has to be something around here we can do that's fun. I got a lot of great movies on tape.
Like?
Maltese Falcon, Desperate Hours, The Big Sleep.
These aren't even in color.
Listen, they made some pretty good movies in black and white.
As if. Look, I'm gonna go take a shower. I can't take a shower without disturbing your movie, can't I?
Barbie, I'm sorry. This is more fun for you.
It's my old man's fault, not yours.
Well, the guest room's down the hall. Shower's right next door.
Tommy, long time no see.
You got a lot of nerve, Greer. But then, you always did, didn't you?
What are you doing outside Kansas City?
Let's cut the social chit-chat. You give me one reason I shouldn't kill you right here and now.
First, tell me one thing. What the hell was Val doing in that clothing store this morning?
I'm out here on vacation, and Val just happened to need new pants. I still can't believe you tracked me down and invited me to dinner like this. You steal me blind, and now you want me to
It was
break...
5 years ago. Let's say we let bygones be bygones.
Let's say I break your head, huh? Better yet, I think I'll let the boys do it for me. You know, Val isn't real pleased with you after this morning. He wouldn't even charge me for the privilege.
This is why I brought you here. Open it. Hey, if it's a bomb, I go up too.
What's this?
It's 2 million bygones. It's every cent I embezzled from you. Tell me, I got a nice life here in L.A. I don't want to have to start over again.
Do you think this will do it? You think this will make us square? You're out of your freaking mind. You're a smart little money man. You took my 2 million. And you've made yourself a real fortune with it, haven't you?
Done okay. Okay. How about interest? I could probably scrape up another $1 million for your inconvenience.
Well, now, if you can scrape up another $1 million, that means you got a lot more. And you know what? I want it all.
Tommy, do you know what fat chance means? 3 million on 2, that's not bad.
You think just because this is a public place that I won't kill you?
You never carried a gun. Has that changed?
Nothing's changed. Why should I wear a gun? I got Valentino. One word from me, and you're a dead man. So, let's talk about all the money you've made. For me.
Before you do anything, why don't you take a look who's coming through the front door?
At ease. At ease. This is a celebration. And besides, I'm only here to honor each and every one of you.
Every man in this room is a winner of the LAPD's Medal of Valor. Like the deputy chief says, it's a celebration.
You think you're pretty smart, don't you, Greer?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to propose a toast to a citizen who says he's just trying to show his appreciation to you, Mr. Ralph Eastman.
Actually, I do think I'm pretty smart. Chief, come on over here. I want to introduce you to a friend of mine from Kansas City, Tommy Toussaint. Tommy, this is the Deputy Chief of Police for Los Angeles County. Gentlemen, I apologize. Something came up. I have to leave early. So, Chief, why don't you take my seat? I think you and Tommy probably have a lot in common.
Oh, thank you. I will. Oh, is this yours?
No, that belongs to Tommy. Hope to see you again before you leave town, my friend.
Count on it.
Hello. Hi, Jess. How's it going with CJ?
Oh, it's okay. You know, kids, you just gotta keep them amused.
More than you know. So what's up?
Oh, you know, I just wanted to ask you about Mr. Antonicello in, 514.
I think we should restart the lisinopril and up the prednisone to about 10 milligrams a day. That should get it through the night. If there's any problem, we can follow it. When my son was your age, he did exactly the same thing. When I found out what he was doing, I tried to lock him out. He became an expert in getting back in the house the same way. I'm sorry, Barbie. We have to wait for your dad to come back.
He's not coming back.
What are you talking about? Of course he's gonna come back.
Dad?
Yeah?
Dad, you out here?
Over here.
Can't stay. I just got to change clothes and get back out to... Aren't you Chuck Greer's daughter?
Yeah? So?
Her dad dropped her off this afternoon, said he'd be back in time to take us out to dinner.
Where is he? I need to find him. Please, it's important.
I don't know where he is. But he said that I might have to stay with you guys for a couple of days.
Go. One fantastic kid, suitably hungry and ready for dinner.
Come here, sweetie. Oh, Jesse, I'm so sorry. Have you had CJ all day long?
It's fine. I got a lot of help from Janice and the other nurses, and we had a great time, champ.
Yeah, Jesse's great, isn't he, Mom?
Oh, I think so. Do you have everything in your knapsack?
Jesse lost some of my crayons, but he promised to buy me a whole new pack.
Oh, I don't think that's necessary.
No, it is necessary. I lost Fuzzy Wuzzy Brown and
Cerulean.
Cerulean. That's right. And no serious crayoner should be without Fuzzy Wuzzy Brown and
Cerulean.
Cerulean.
Jesse, you want to come to dinner with us?
I'm sure Jesse has plans of his own tonight, honey.
Mom, he owns Barbecue Bob's.
Well, actually, you know, I am officially unattached now, so I guess I don't have plans.
So would you like to come with us tonight?
I would love to.
Yes!
Dr. Sloan, this is Chuck Greer. I need to speak to Barbie.
Mr. Greer, I don't know what kind of a game you think you're playing, but I don't like to be taken advantage of.
Dr. Sloan, you gotta believe me. I'm in a little bit of trouble.
I know that.
I needed someplace safe to leave my daughter. Just someplace no one would look. It'll be a few days at the most.
A few days? Look, Steve wants to talk to you. I have his cell number right here. He wants to help.
I appreciate that. As soon as I can, I promise.
No. Not as soon as you can. Now.
I'll make a deal with you, Dr. Sloan. Let me talk to Barbie. I know that she's worried about me, and then I'll call Steve. I promise. Please, Dr. Sloan?
Barbie? Barbie, you in there? Oh, no. She took my car.
Are you kidding? Somebody lent you a car? Who?
Hey, Angela, what do you care? Do you want to go to the arcade or not?
Sure, I want to go.
Okay, just call Becky, and I just have to change out of these dorky clothes that my father made me put on, and I'll pick you both up at her house in like 20 minutes.
Okay, see you there.
The daughter just went in the house. You want us to pick her up?
No, follow her. Either she leads us to Greer, or Greer comes to her.
Got it. I'll keep you posted.
Right.
He wants us to follow her.
Here she comes.
Guess she didn't like the way we redecorated her house this morning.
Okay, next thing I know, an intern shows up with a vacuum cleaner that sucks the piece of sushi right out of his wet bite.
No, you're kidding.
It's true, and it worked.
Oh, man.
Honey, what the face?
Jesse? Did you know my dad?
Well, no. You know, he actually passed away before I had the chance to meet him, but I hear that he was a great guy.
He was. He died in a plane crash. He was a hero.
Yeah, I know. And you should be proud of that.
How come your girlfriend left you?
CJ.
It's okay. And you know, CJ, sometimes people just don't get along. You know, they have different plans or different ideas.
You and my mom get along.
Uh-huh, you bet we do.
She said you just didn't want to marry your girlfriend.
Now, CJ, that isn't it, Jesse. It came out wrong. It's not the way that I meant it. You know that.
It's fine, honestly. You know, CJ, why would you want to marry someone that you don't get along with? I mean, that doesn't make sense, right?
But you'd have married her if you did get along?
Well, I don't know for sure. But I do know that I am going to get married someday, and it will be to someone I get along with.
Okay, guys. Okay, let's break this up. Time for us to go home and you to go to bed.
No, I want to stay with Jesse.
I'm sure you do. He's trying to tell you had a good time today.
I did too.
So, since you get along with my mom, why don't you marry her? And then you could be my dad.
Crash and burn, guy. You owe me $1. Thank you. Okay, who's next? How'd you know?
Simple deduction, Watson. This looks kind of exciting.
I'm not going home with you.
Well, maybe not yet. This enough to play?
You want to race me?
Had a hot rod when I was a kid. I'm going to give you a run for your money. Tell you what, I win, we go home. You win, we say, right?
Fat chance, Dr. Sloan. Fat chance.
Set, go! Checkpoint 1. Hairpin turn. Nice move. Stay on the road. Avalanche!
Crash and burn. Best racing, sweetheart. Want to go 2 out of 3?
You're on.
Well, that was fun.
My father would never take me to a video arcade.
Did you ever ask him? You know, your father's very worried about you.
Yeah, right.
No, it's true. He called and wanted to talk to you, and that's how I found out you were gone. He was pretty upset.
Yeah, sure. 5 hours after he dumps me off with a complete stranger, suddenly he's worried about me.
He wanted to make sure you were safe. Barbara, you have any idea at all what's going on with him?
My name's Barbara, not Barbie.
I'm sorry, Barbara. I think it's pretty important we find her, Dad. Do you know what happened to him this morning?
All I know is that he shows up at school, takes me out of class, and the next thing I know, I'm at your place. Look, Dr. Sloan.
I'll call you Barbara. You call me Mark.
Whatever is going on with my father, it's about money. It's all he cares about. You want to know what my dad's day is like? He wakes up in the morning, the first thing he does is turn on the financial news. Then he spends all afternoon on the computer trading pork bellies or futures or derivatives, whatever that is. And then at night he's on the phone with Tokyo and Hong Kong, getting more stuff. He couldn't care less about me.
I'm sure that's not true.
Oh yeah? Look at this. It was a birthday present.
I noticed that. It's nice. Unusual.
3 crummy old coins on a chain? Even when he gives me a present, it's about money.
Hello?
Dad, you find her yet?
Yeah, we found her. She's with me right now. See, we're on the way home.
That's great. But you sure you have no idea where he called you from?
I'm sorry. I could tell there were other people there, but
Nothing you recognize.
sorry.
Well, if you think of something, anything at all, give me a call.
Right.
And hang in there, Barbie. We'll find him.
I'm going to check and see if your dad's called in.
Okay.
Hey, nice talking to you.
Hello? Yes, hello. This may sound a little strange, but can you tell me exactly where you are right now?
Tommy, we followed her to some house in Malibu. Yeah, give us the word and we'll grab her. Okay.
We should talk before you do that.
Steve, how,
Used to live in Kansas City. Biggest mobster in Kansas City. Just happens to be staying in room 714. Wasn't that big a leap. And I guess I was right. Army issue 45. Same gun we both had in Nam.
Some things don't change.
He's threatening you and Barbie, isn't he?
Is she all right?
She's fine, Chuck. She's with my dad.
Thanks. I was worried.
marry Jesse.
Because?
Don't you think Jesse would be a good dad?
Absolutely.
But he likes me. He said so.
I know he likes you. He likes you a whole bunch.
And he said he liked you too.
Well, that's true, but not in a way that a man and a woman need to like each other or love each other if they're going to get married. And I don't love Jesse that way either.
Why not?
Oh, honey, I don't know. It's just something that happens between two people, and it's wonderful, and you can't force it. It just happens. And it's hard to explain until it happens to you. But that special thing just doesn't happen between Jesse and Mommy.
Is it because we're black?
Oh, no, honey. No. On heaven's earth, no. Color has nothing to do with this. Now, sometimes that does make a difference with some people, and we've talked about that, haven't we? But with Jesse, it has nothing to do with anything. It's just that we are two very different people, and it's not that we can't like each other or we can't even sort of love each other. It's just that I don't love Jesse that way. Honey, I'm so sorry. I wish I could explain this better. And I know that you want a daddy. And I want you to have one, sweetheart, but we're just gonna have to wait until that perfect person comes into our lives. But Mommy promises to love you enough for two people, okay? Come here.
Okay. I love you, Mom.
I love you too, son.
I still wish he could be my dad.
It's time for bed. You've had a long day, and don't forget to say your prayers.
Mom? While we're waiting for a father, can I have a brother instead?
Good night, CJ.
How about a puppy?
Good night.
I'll take the gun. An empty gun? You crazy? Maybe. But Griffin doesn't think so. That's a pretty long shot, isn't it? I don't have any short ones in sight, do you?
A little restless, are we?
It's
just...
I know. Boring.
Give you 10 minutes from the time you go
You
through
sure you want to watch one of these movies?
Yes.
Well, it's too early to go to bed. What do you want to do? Besides video games.
Really?
Really?
Anything?
Anything.
Okay. I want to get a tattoo.
What? You're kidding.
But you won't want to do this either.
Would then risk you borrowing my car again? No, thank you, ma'am. I'm up for anything you want to do.
Dancing.
Dancing?
There's a club here in Malibu.
Dancing?
Who's the old guy you're babysitting?
What?
Who's the old guy you're babysitting?
I'm not babysitting. I think he's the bomb. Oh my gosh, I'm so exhausted.
You're exhausted. Haven't had that much fun since I was your age.
No more excursions for you two. We're gonna stay right here until the kid's father shows up.
You said it yourself. Some things never change. I remember in Vietnam, you could never go more than an hour without a smoke. I also knew you wouldn't leave this hotel without finishing what you came here to do. Although how you were going to kill Toussaint without this, I don't know.
I found a way. If I don't get him, I'm a dead man.
Oh, Bull. You could have come to me.
I can take care of myself.
Yeah, I saw how you can take care of yourself. Someone tried to kill you yesterday.
Don't you even want to hear why?
Last time you wrote me, you said you were an accountant. Toussaint's?
Among others. At first, I just handled Toussaint's legitimate businesses. Maybe I was stupid, but it was 2 years before I figured out those businesses were just laundering money for his other illegitimate businesses.
Okay, so you didn't want to come to me. You could have talked to somebody.
I did. The feds. They said they'd protect me. Well, they weren't much help once Toussaint found me out. I needed money to disappear, so I took it from Tommy. And I made a lot more with it. I even returned the original $2 million.
$2 million? You stole $2 million from Tommy Toussaint? How stupid could you be? And now you're gonna commit a murder.
It's not murder, it's self-defense.
Yeah, the kind of self-defense that lands you in the gas chamber.
Gotta catch me first. Hey, face it, Steve. I'm gonna do what I have to do. And there's not a damn thing you can do to stop me. Phone's ringing.
Sloan here. Oh, my God. Toussaint has Barbie and my father. Wants to talk to you. You may not care about your life, but I do. And I don't like this.
If anything happens to me, I'm gonna be the saddest person at my funeral. I don't have much choice.
He'll kill you.
As long as he thinks he can get more money out of me.
Oh, so you give him the money and then he kills you? I say we call for reinforcements with a SWAT team.
No, you heard Toussaint. First sign of police, he kills Barbie.
This is crazy, Chuck. It's suicide. I can't let you do it.
It's my own fault. I got myself into this. This is what it takes to save my daughter.
We should at least have a plan.
You got any ideas?
Maybe I do.
You think there's a problem? He should be here by now.
He'll come.
What's taking him so long?
Getting the rest of the money. Wherever it's stashed, he said he couldn't get to it till morning.
Yeah, but maybe he
We've got his little girl. He will come.
Get real. You guys are a bunch of idiots, you know that? You think my father would risk his life for me? You don't know him very well, do you?
Barbara.
Let's see. Barbie in one hand, money in the other. Oops. Well, I know which one weighs the most in his mind.
Barbara, you didn't talk to him on the phone like I did. He loves you.
Yeah, right. Hey, nice threads, doofus. You keep that jacket just a little bit longer, maybe it'll come back into style.
Cut it out, you little nose wipe. You're getting on my nerves.
Yeah, what are you gonna do about it?
Now, you got some mouth, kid. Why don't you make yourself useful? Go brew some coffee.
Make it yourself.
Listen, the coffee pot's kind of tricky. I better make it myself. If you just try and behave, your dad'll be back, I promise you.
Go with him.
Yeah, okay.
So what happens when Chuck gets here?
That's up to Tommy.
Gonna kill him? Because if you kill him, you have to kill me. Otherwise, you'll have a witness. And the girl, too.
Just make the coffee, okay?
Did you ever kill a little girl before? In cold blood?
Look, you keep this up, I might have trouble killing a little girl. But shooting you, it's gonna be a pleasure just to shut you up.
I see him. He's coming. What's he doing that for?
I don't know.
Doesn't look like he has any money with him.
He better, if he knows what's good for him.
I told you he'd come. It'll be all right now.
Daddy!
Kiddo, what are you doing, huh?
I didn't think you were coming.
I wouldn't leave you alone in any danger, sweetheart. That'd never happen.
Okay, Greer. Are you alone?
No, I came up the beach waving my hands while some cop snuck around and found a secret entrance to a completely locked house. What does it look like? You said come alone, I came alone.
All right. What about the money?
Let it go. And I'll tell you where it is.
Where it is? I told you to bring it with you.
You think I'm just walking in here with $3.5 million? You're out of your mind. You let Barbie and the doctor go, and you and I will get it together.
Oh, sure. I release the one hold I have on you, and then we go somewhere to get the money. Yeah, I was born in the morning, but not this morning. Take the girl.
No!
Hey, leave her alone. She had nothing to do with this.
So now, I ask you again, where's the money? Okay, we'll do it the hard way. Hurt her.
No!
Wait. I'll tell you where it is. This has to end. It's in the girl's backpack.
Where's the backpack?
It's in the guest room. I'll get it.
If not so fast.
That's okay. You go with him, you bring it back. Oh, if you're lying, the girl pays. You understand?
Here it is.
I was hoping Chuck could say something that would give you the hint.
Barbie reminded me of that just this morning.
Cuff him and gag him, will you?
Look, you go out there shooting, somebody's going to get hurt.
Will you get a better idea?
Yeah, I think I have. How much do you remember about the old Bogart movies?
What do you think you're doing?
Put your hands up. You, put the gun down.
Not a chance, Doc. I count to 5. If he hasn't given up the gun by then, shoot the girl. 1.
No, no, please, please, no.
I'm not bluffing.
Neither am I. 2.
I'll shoot you dead.
I doubt it. It takes practice to kill someone with a pistol. And either way, the girl is dead. 3.
Drop it! Please drop the gun.
Last chance, Doc. 4. Stupid. Just a real stupid move. Where's Val?
In the bedroom, I hit him over the head.
Well, it's gonna be a while before we let him live that one down. Go back there and slap him awake, and then bring him back here. Go on. I can hold the fort for a minute. Well, so I guess the story of the money in the backpack was a lie.
That's all I could think of.
Well, so I guess we're back where we started. Where is it? Listen, Greer, it's your daughter gonna suffer. So let's cut through all the crap. And you just tell me right now where it is, okay?
It's in a safe deposit box. I'll take you to it. We'll get all of it.
Good. Meanwhile, Dino's gonna hold the girl here. Anything happens to me, she's dead. Hey, Dino! Val! What the hell's keeping you two?
Now you can drop it.
I mean, how many times do we have to go through this? As long as I hold the girl, there's nothing you can do.
Well, that would be true if the gun were loaded.
You're bluffing again.
No, not this time. We took it away from Val in the bedroom and unloaded it before it came back in.
Who the hell would come in here threatening someone with an empty gun?
I would. Guns are dangerous. I wouldn't want to see anybody get hurt.
Yeah, right. You're just trying to get me to look at the clip. I take my eyes off the girl, he shoots me. Tell you what, Doc, I got a better idea. So what do you say now, Doc? Is the gun still unloaded?
Why don't you pull the trigger and see?
Well, you think I won't?
You ever threaten my daughter? You want to know where the money is, Tommy? You want to know where it's been all along? Take a look at my daughter. Look at the necklace around her throat. 3 coins, a 1913 Liberty Head nickel, worth $1.3 million last time it was at auction. A 1933 St. Gaudens Double Eagle, worth approximately $1.5 million, and an 1873 CC dime, a real deal, at $600,000. You're not too bright, are you, Toussaint? Almost $3.5 million. You've been staring at it all along.
You didn't come back for me. You came back for the money.
Oh, Barbie, that's not true.
You really had me fooled for a second. I thought that maybe you really loved me.
I do. Oh, sweetheart. I don't care about the money. I only care about what we can do with it. I want it for you, for clothes and schools and all the things I want to give you. Barbie! Barbie! You're taking this all wrong. Barbie, come on, I swear, I came back for you, not for the necklace. Like, Barbie, please.
I hate that name. Why do you have to call me that? I told you I want to be called Barbara.
You did. I'm sorry. I forget. I promise I won't forget anymore. Barbara, you're all that matters to me.
If you really love me, then tell me to throw this necklace away. Tell me to throw this body to the ocean as I can.
Throw it.
Why? They can't hear you.
I said throw it. That's what it takes to prove how much I love you. It's a small price. Just throw it and come back to me, please.
I was sure you'd stop me.
I risk losing you forever? It's not worth it.
I have something for you. Is that the one that's worth 1.3 million or 1.5 million?
That's my daughter.
Now that you're all third-year students, sooner or later, all of you, at one time or another, are going to be doing time in emergency. And that is pretty intimidating experience, believe me. So I want each one of you to be so confident in your abilities that no matter what kind of chaos is going on all around you, excuse me, you're able to identify your patient's symptoms like that.
You all right, Dr. Sloan?
Well, I think maybe I shouldn't have eaten in the student cafeteria today. You're going to be pulling double shifts. You're going to be surviving on coffee and vending machine cuisine. Oh, I don't exactly.
Get me an O2 canister and a mask. I need an IV setup and find out if Dr. Travis is around.
Right away.
Is there any pain in your left arm or upper chest?
No.
What about your back?
No. Just abdominal.
Is that hurt? Nausea?
It's his appendix.
It could be an aortic aneurysm.
The pain would radiate to the back. Abdominal pain indicates appendicitis, and if the pain moves to his right side, a rupture could be imminent. But not in this case. Because Dr. Sloan is faking it.
Nuts. What gave me away?
Heart rate normal, no diaphoresis, and the giveaway, skin color too pink.
I knew it. I couldn't figure out a way to get pale.
You faked this out?
Yep, I did, Alex.
God, I almost had a heart attack.
No, I'm sorry. I just wanted to find out how you guys would react in an emergency. I have to compliment you. You did real good.
Oh, thank you.
All of you.
Yeah, well, I don't want to be around when Dr. Wesley finds out about this.
Are you kidding? She highly approves of my teaching techniques.
This is not the Montessori School of Medicine. It's a bona fide medical school. You know, one of those places with dignity and solemnity.
Dignity and solemnity. You cannot teach young people that way today. It's stodgy.
You don't have to be stodgy, but you don't have to be Charlie Chaplin either.
All of the great teachers of history were misunderstood. Galileo, Socrates.
The nutty professor. Just do me a favor. When the board comes to audit your classroom, you...
You got it. Stodgy. I'll be stodgy.
You're impossible.
Dr. Madison Wesley, LAPD. I'm gonna have to ask you to come along with us. I have a warrant for your arrest.
What?
Arrest? What's the charge?
Sale of narcotics.
What's wrong?
What do you mean?
I mean, what do I mean? I can always tell when something's wrong. You get that crease between your eyebrows.
Well, there is something wrong. There were 2 policemen searching Dr. Wesley's office. We're talking about a highly respected physician, frequently published in scholarly journals, and she's the dean of the medical school. It's absurd that they think that she's involved in a drug scam.
At least she's out on bail.
She never should have been arrested in the first place, and you know it.
Are you talking about Dr. Wesley?
What have you heard?
She was arrested for selling her prescription pads.
Do you think she did?
No.
I heard the police took a handwriting sample from her.
Don't you have something to do?
Yes, I have to give room 302 her meds.
And so the rumor mill grinds on.
Police department is 24 hours to ransack my office, and hospital security gives me 30 minutes to pack up and move out.
Well, I'm sure they don't mean 30 minutes. It's a figure of speech.
No, they were very clear. I've got 30 minutes to get everything together and be out of here.
They must have a good reason.
They don't need a reason. I've been falsely accused and arrested, and the board won't have anything to do with me until this whole thing is cleared up.
Well, do you know they have to listen to their lawyers?
They should forget their lawyers and listen to me. You could talk to them.
Well, as a matter of fact, I just came from there.
You came from where?
The boardroom. This whole thing was just too precipitous. I went up and talked to them.
You went to the board before you talked to me first?
Why should I talk to you first?
I may have had something to say.
I know you're innocent.
It doesn't matter. You didn't ask.
Well, I didn't know that I was supposed to.
I don't need anyone to apologize for me.
I was not apologizing.
You know, you
for
could
it.
have at least checked with me or my lawyer or somebody.
Wait, calm down.
Don't tell me to calm down. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. You know, it's taken me 20 years to become a dean. They've got letters of recommendation from Johns Hopkins. They've seen my awards. And they just won't give me the benefit of the doubt.
We'll straighten this out. You see, it'll be fine.
Quinn!
Holly! Hey.
Have you got a minute?
I'm just running late for study group. I got the notes.
Okay. It can wait.
You sure?
Of course.
Yeah? Okay, I'll see you later.
Okay.
I like the one with the platinum. It reminds me of my mom's.
I love that you're sentimental. Don't you love that about Jenny? I love everything about Jenny.
You are marrying into an exquisitely darling family.
They say some great things about you, too.
Your prescription pads.
It's Christmas under little Jimmy's tree. Oh. You know what? If you can hook me up with twice as much next time, I can expand all the way into Pomona.
Sorry, Jimmy. Last batch.
Come on, we got such a good partnership going on here.
Yeah, our supplier got arrested today.
Bummer. You think you can hook up with someone else?
I don't want to.
Oh. So you got yourself a new boyfriend now. All of a sudden, everything's different.
Everything is different.
You know, I picked up some lasagna and a box of wine.
I have to go.
Come on, just stay with me for one little glass of vin de Carré.
Goodbye, Jimmy.
Say, Livy?
82 Layville Lacasse.
Before I met you, I didn't know a Layoville from a Coupe de Ville. It's wonderful.
You're wonderful. I hate to bring up business, but maybe we should get that out of the way.
If it smells like carp, it's because he keeps his cash in a tackle box in his trailer on the beach.
No. I don't care what it smells like. It all spins the same. Where were we?
Quinn. We have to talk.
No.
I'm pregnant. I know. It's a bit of a surprise.
Yeah, that's one word for it.
You're upset?
I don't know what I am.
I knew it was too much to hope that you could be happy about this.
Holly, I'm a third-year medical student. I don't have the money to raise a family.
But I can work up until the last month, probably. And I get great benefits at the hospital.
Are you sure that you want this baby?
I even told Jim that I don't want anything more to do with the prescription scam. We can't take any risks with the baby on the way. Besides, if anything ever came out about this, it would destroy your medical career.
Yeah? You've really thought this through, haven't you?
I love you, Quinn.
I love you too. But let's just hold off on any announcements until after midterms, okay?
Okay. Oh, Quinn, I'm so happy. I've never felt so loved or so safe my whole life. All right. I'll see you later.
Okay, yeah. Good luck. Hey, Quinn!
Dr. Travis.
Hey, I hear that midterms aren't the only thing keeping you up late at night.
Not sure what you mean.
Well, I just heard from a very reliable source that you're trading in your fraternity ring for a wedding ring.
Oh, yeah.
You nervous?
No.
Well, good. You shouldn't be. I mean, Jennifer is a great girl.
Yes, she is. Thank you. Delivery guy. Hey. Mwah. I am about to introduce you to a beer that is going to change your notion of Chinese takeout forever.
No, I really shouldn't.
What are you talking about?
The baby.
Oh, no, he's gonna have to get his own. Come on, one beer, it's not gonna kill you. Toast to us, to our future.
And sweet and sour soup. You spoil me.
You better get used to it.
Are you gonna have some?
Yes. Oh, man, don't even tell me. I got Alex's notes for a study group in my bag.
You can drop them off after dinner. The soup will get cold.
The midterms, they start tomorrow at 8 o'clock in the morning. They're gonna be at Alex's waiting for these. I gotta go.
Quinn.
Just start without me. I'm gonna be like 10 minutes. Promise.
Okay.
Soup, fortune cookie. So you must like sweet and sour, sir. This is third container you buy tonight.
Thanks.
See you soon.
Young man, hold the elevator. Hold it, hold it. Oh, The cab driver phoned from the lobby. He was supposed to come up and get me. People are so rude these days.
Out. Wait, wasn't. You want to win this game?
Not bad enough to cheat, no.
Cheat? It's all a matter of perspective, man. Like most things in life.
Quinn!
What's up, Jen?
Hey, if you two don't get changed right now, you're gonna miss your own engagement party.
I'll be right there.
Dr. Sloan,
Jenny,
thank you for coming.
I wouldn't have missed it for the world. Of course, I'm 4 doors down the beach.
Is Steve gonna make it?
Yeah, he had to work. We said he'd have time to drop by when he got off.
Great.
Hi, Jen.
Hey.
Sorry I'm late. I had to go home and change. Hey, Dr. Sloan.
Hi, Alex. Food's over there. I cannot believe it. Jenny Warner, all grown up and getting married.
Well, it's all your fault. You know, if you hadn't invited me to your annual barbecue for the new medical students, I never would have met Quinn.
That's right. I hope you're still thanking me 5 years from now.
Oh, she will.
I will.
So will I.
Oh, look at that gorgeous ring.
Mark, there you are.
Hi, Donald.
And no hors d'oeuvres. Well, come on, I'll fix you up. If you'll excuse us old folks.
Daddy.
Certainly.
There's something I'd like to talk to you about.
Interesting texture.
Awful, isn't it?
Bad.
I love this place. When I was a kid growing up on the northwest side of Chicago, I swore one day I'd have a house by the ocean. So my kids could swim every day if they wanted.
You come out here to tell me about your childhood, Don?
No, I didn't. I know you're going to think I'm acting like an overprotective father, but there's something about that boy. I don't know. I don't trust him.
Quinn?
So I hired someone to check on his background. Now, don't start lecturing me about trusting my daughter's judgment.
I'm not going to lecture you about anything.
Turns out the family was very wealthy. Was. Now, Quinn's just barely getting by on loans and part-time work.
Well, a lot of medical students get by on loans and part-time work.
But they don't pretend they're rich.
Dr. Sloan, there's a phone call for you.
Yes, of course, I'll be there right away. I'm sorry, there's a problem at the hospital. One of the hospital staff. I have to go.
I'll see you out.
Having a good time?
Yeah. Are you?
I've never been happier in my life.
She had Thursday off. Friday, she didn't report to work or answer her phone, so today one of the other nurses came by to see if she was sick.
She didn't leave a suicide note. Looks like an apparent overdose. Her prescription bottle's empty. Pentobarbital.
Pretty tough barbiturate.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like a lot of food for one person. Did you get a receipt?
No, but it looks like there was one, though.
Yeah. Did you get a picture of this?
Of course. There is something else you should see, though. Didn't take much investigating to find out that Dr. Wesley has some financial problems. Nothing substantial, but she was on a year sabbatical when she took this job. That plus the cost of moving from back east.
But not enough to make her do something like this.
Maybe you should talk to her.
My lawyer says the worst-case scenario, he can plea bargain me down to a probation, but I don't want to plea bargain this. I'll lose my license, and besides that...
You're innocent. Madison, is there anybody who could have gotten their hands on those prescription pads?
I don't think so.
Anybody who would have some access to your office?
Well, the cleaning crew, but I keep the scripts locked up in the right-hand drawer of my desk, and I'm the only one that's got the keys. What are you thinking about?
Did you know a nurse named Holly Harris?
No.
She worked at the hospital.
Along with about 289 others, and most of whom I haven't met just yet.
She was found dead today. Apparent overdose of pentobarbital.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Your name was on the prescription bottle.
This can't be happening. I'm gonna go to jail for something that I didn't do.
Is there any way Holly could have had access to your office?
I don't know. Mark, I'm sorry. I need to go home.
Of course, I'll take you.
Nothing unusual here. Holly's hospital ID. Candy bar. Romance novel. Whisper that you love me.
I love you. Sample bottle of cimetidine.
Otherwise known as antacid. My dad's a doctor.
Yeah, this is kind of strange. This was in the pages of our notebook.
Patient's medical history?
Oh, well, a former patient donated his body to the medical school.
And why would she have that?
Hang on. Yeah, hi, Dr. Glynn, please. Glynn teaches anatomy. Hi, Dr. Glynn? Yeah, this is Dr. Jesse Travis. How are you? Good, thanks. You know, I was wondering, could you do me a favor? I wanted to find out which student was assigned cadaver number 872. Thanks. Each student is assigned a cadaver to study and diagnose, and having that patient's medical chart would be like getting the answers to a test before you take it. Hi. Okay, thanks. Quinn, Montgomery.
Drug overdose was accelerated due to the consumption of alcohol.
The Chinese ale.
I put the time of death between 2 and 3 p.m. on Thursday, but there's something else. She was in the first trimester of her pregnancy.
Unmarried and pregnant. Great combination for depression.
Well, that's what I thought. Take a look. It's what you don't see. There should be gelatin in her stomach contents.
Pentobarbital comes in gelatin capsules. If she ingested them whole,
It should have been gelatin.
but if someone pulled them apart and mixed the contents in with their food or drink,
That would be murder. And who would have motive to kill her?
someone who didn't want the world to know she was pregnant. I better go find my dad.
There you go. Sit down, Quinn.
Thanks for inviting me out. I love the ocean. Reminds me of my parents' place in South Beach.
Your parents lived in Miami. Still? Even after the bankruptcy?
Well, they live in a small apartment now, but yeah. How do you know?
See who told me. Jennifer's father. She must have told him after you told her.
Actually, I don't think I did tell Jennifer.
Oh? Why not?
Well, I guess I didn't think it should matter one way or the other.
Well, of course it wouldn't. Unless you're trying to hide something from her.
I don't have anything to hide, Dr. Sloan.
Oh, Quinn, I meant to tell you. You know that young woman whose body was found in her apartment? Holly Harris? Oh, did you know her?
Holly Harris? She died. How?
Oh, it's hard to say for sure. Drug overdose, maybe.
She was a friend of mine. She liked the young doctors, student doctors, sort of a groupie.
I see.
Gosh, I'm so embarrassed to tell you this. I let myself be seduced by her.
Oh?
I'd been drinking, and she was very insistent. You know how some women can be.
I've heard.
Anyway, when it was over, I tried to tell her that there was nothing between us. I was in love with Jennifer. We were gonna get married. But she just wouldn't leave me alone. She even stole a patient's medical history to help me pass my beginning diagnostic class. I can't believe she thought I'd need it. I mean, I refused, obviously.
She was making trouble for you?
For a little while. But about a week ago, she told me that she'd met this guy, Jimmy something, and she really liked him.
Must have been a relief to you.
It was, believe me. Are you gonna tell Jennifer?
Oh, I don't think it's my business to tell Jennifer about Holly or about you.
I appreciate that. It was a mistake. One that I deeply regret, but it was just one night. Anyway, I better get going. Thanks for the beer.
Quinn, it's none of my business, but if your parents have no money, how did you manage to buy such an expensive engagement ring for Jennifer?
The old-fashioned way. On time. Anyway, better go.
Okay, thanks for coming.
Yeah, I'll see you in class.
See you there. Oh, Quinn, did you know Holly was pregnant?
She was pregnant. You think that the baby was mine?
We'll find out.
God, Holly. What have you done?
Do you know what the board can do to you if they found out that you asked Dr. Wesley to meet you at the hospital?
She's being railroaded.
We don't know that. Look, the police haven't been able to eliminate her as a suspect based on her handwriting sample.
Do you think handwriting is an exact science?
No.
Mark thinks she's innocent, and that's good enough for me. And if he wants to help her, I think we should support that.
Okay, so do I.
Why are we arguing about this?
Because I don't think that it's going to do Dr. Wesley any good if the board decides to suspend you, too.
I'm not worried about my standing with the board.
All right, but I think that you underestimate the pettiness of bureaucrats.
Me? I don't think so. Madison, thank you so much for coming.
You said you might know who stole my prescription pads.
Maybe. Charles? Charles Reed is our office supplies clerk.
I already have a full day, so if you don't mind.
I'll keep it brief. Charles keeps a complete record of every order that comes through supplies.
In triplicate.
So I asked him to pull your requisition form.
Wait a minute. When I first got here, I ordered 3 pads, not 4.
That your signature?
Yes.
4 pads requisitioned, 4 pads sent.
3 received.
Who picks up the orders?
I don't know. Nurses, orderlies, office staff, whoever's available.
Has Quinn Montgomery ever delivered packages to you?
Yes, a few times.
I'm calling Mark right now.
Amanda, thank you.
Of course, stomach enzymes continue to digest even after the body's deceased. But in her case, the digestion process was unusually accelerated. It's like her body was left here and her stomach was left in a tropical jungle.
Quinn! There you are. Hey, just saw the midterm grades. Congratulations.
Yeah. It's a relief to see him posted.
Relieved? You couldn't have been worried. You're the top student in your class.
Well, you know, I mean, with everything that's been going on, you never know.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Dr. Sloan wanted you to meet him at this address.
Oh, Quinn, you came. Thank you.
Dr. Travis said you needed my help with something?
Yes. There's some things about Holly's death that don't quite add up. I thought maybe you could see something I missed.
Like what?
Well, I've been going over the time of death, decomposition. Something doesn't work. Look at this. The last date on this calendar is Thursday. Now, that's probably the day she died.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, you didn't see her that day, did you?
No, I couldn't have seen her that day. I had midterms, you remember?
Oh, that's right. Midterm. The reason I asked was she seems to have ordered Chinese takeout for 2.
2? How'd you know that?
2 fortune cookies.
Well, that doesn't prove anything. I mean, they could have thrown an extra one in the bag.
Yeah, that might be. We didn't find the receipt anyway.
Oh, well, you know, Holly probably left that at the restaurant.
No, it was stapled right to the sack. There's a little piece of it left. Whoever killed Holly ripped that off and got rid of it somewhere. You called?
No.
So, anyway, I'm thinking that whoever killed Holly emptied several capsules of that pentobarbital into her sweet and sour soup.
You found a barbiturate in her soup?
Oh, no. Killer was much too smart for that. You sure you wouldn't like a jacket or something?
No, I'm fine.
Well, I mean, it's cold in here.
Dr. Sloan, I have things to do.
I'm sorry. Where was I? Oh, yeah. I think probably the alcohol speeded up the delivery of that barbiturate into her system. So she came over here and collapsed right here. Now, the killer picked her up by her shoulders and put her here on the sofa.
How can you possibly know that?
Carpet. When I arrived on the scene, I noticed there was a pattern on the carpet right here.
I don't see anything.
You can't see it too well without some sunlight on it. There. Yeah. Right there. Now, that is something the killer could not have known that night. So he put her on the sofa. Then he pressed her fingers against the prescription bottle to leave prints and left it out on that table in plain sight to make it look like a suicide.
If you figured all this out already, why did you ask me to come over here?
Because something doesn't fit. The contents of Holly's stomach decomposed at an accelerated rate compared to the rest of her body.
Well, she could have been on medication. Holly had a nervous stomach.
Yeah, that could be. but maybe it was the temperature. Look at this thermostat over here. Now, see there, it was set to come on Wednesday night. 60 degrees. Then Saturday morning early, it's set to go back to normal, 74.
Don't see the relevance.
Well, just maybe, the contents of Holly's stomach did not decompose at an accelerated rate. Instead, the rest of her body tissue was slowed down by the temperature. She was refrigerated. Oh, that's probably the neighbor lady. She said she saw a man visiting Holly the night before he died.
Dad, this is Mrs. Green from down the hall.
Mrs. Green, thank you so much for coming. Would you give me just a moment?
Of course.
Quinn, I have to get a description of the man she saw. Do you want to wait in here?
No, I'd rather wait in the car. Mrs. Green? How's a friend of Holly's? Thanks so much for trying to help.
You're welcome.
Where is he?
Jennifer, hi.
I'm looking for Dr. Sloan. What did he tell my dad?
About what?
Just tell him I don't care what he thinks of Quinn. It's my business and not his.
You know, I think you should probably tell him yourself. Why don't I page him for you?
Some days she's lucid, other days she can't remember what ordinary objects are. Like a spoon, for example.
Sounds like Alzheimer's.
Quinn.
Yeah, I'll catch you later.
Jenny, what are you doing here?
Hi. I came to tell you the wedding is off. I want to elope instead.
Really? Uncle, are you sure?
And soon, before my father can demand a prenup or pull some other stupid stunt to ruin my life.
Whatever you want.
Robbery, homicide, Walker. Yeah. Just a minute. Lieutenant, one of the pharmacies you alerted is on the line. They've got a guy with stolen script.
Where?
Value right, Santa Monica and 3rd.
I'll take it.
Right. Try and hold him. Lieutenant Sloan will be there in 10 minutes.
Try and get a description for me. Call me.
You got it. Okay, 5'9", 5'10", 170 pounds, blue eyes, brown hair, and a t-shirt.
All right, yeah, I got him. Thanks. Where are you off to in such a hurry?
I didn't do nothing, man.
What's in the bag?
Nothing. It's not for me. I'm just a delivery guy.
Me too. Let's go.
Oh, really, man? You got the wrong guy.
Why don't you point me in the direction of the right guy? Jimmy Horn? With you. But you know, running from the cops makes you look guilty. Come on. You know, Jimmy, most people that dispense prescriptions have an MD after their name.
Really? I didn't know that.
So if you do have a medical degree in your back pocket, now might be a good time to get it out. That way I'd only have to charge you with forgery and false documents.
Oh, must be Sloan robbery, homicide. They got the dicks coming after the small businessman.
You in the business of murder, Jimmy?
Oh, give me a break.
I'll tell you what I'm going to give you. Life without the possibility of parole.
For a couple of stolen scripts.
For the murder of Holly Harris.
Oh, please.
Come on, Jimmy. We've got her prints all over your place.
Of course you do. She was over all the time. You know, just until lately.
What'd she try and do? Break up your lucrative little partnership? alibi for Wednesday night the 20th.
Dr. Sloan?
Yeah.
I was wondering if I could talk to you about one of my patients.
Sure.
Well, all of her symptoms seem to be pointing to dementia.
Dementia, huh?
Yeah, but there's something I can't quite put my finger on.
I'd be happy to talk to you about it. So you meet me about 5 minutes?
Sure.
Doctor's lounge?
I'll be
okay.
there.
Oh, Quinn, could I have a moment? Yeah. I thought you might be interested to hear that the police have arrested Holly's murderer.
Who was it?
Some local drug dealer, name of Jimmy Horn.
Jimmy? Well, that must have been the guy that she was dating.
Guess so.
Huh. So he must have convinced her to steal Dr. Wesley's prescription pads.
That must be, yeah.
I never would have thought that of Holly. I guess you just never know, do you?
Well, sometimes you do. But then, other times you could be mistaken. Just like I was with you. We both know that I considered you a suspect there for a while.
It's all right, Dr. Sloan. I can see how you would have made that mistake. Don't give it another thought.
Thank you.
Well, so, it's all locked up.
Well, almost.
Almost?
Well, even though he had motive and he had opportunity, the police can't find any physical evidence whatsoever to tie him to her place.
Well, the district attorney's office prosecutes circumstantial evidence cases all the time. They don't have to have physical evidence.
Well, no, they don't have to, but it's always very, very risky without the smoking gun, so to speak.
Yeah. Yeah, I see what you mean.
This guy's very clever, though. Police have been unable to uncover one shred of physical evidence tying him to that murder. It's pretty good. Well, excuse me, I've got an appointment with Alex.
Hey, hon.
Where are you? I'm all packed.
I just got one little errand to run.
You haven't changed your mind.
No, of course not. I'll see you in like half an hour.
I love you.
I'll take that.
So you set me up?
No, you did this to yourself.
Read him his rights and take him downtown.
You just couldn't let it go, could you?
He was so bright. Best in his class.
Not yet. You have some patience.
I am so sorry you had to go through all of this. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy.
Everybody, I would like to propose a toast. to the best dean we've ever had, and to the only dean who was ever arrested for dealing drugs.
To Dr. Wesley.
Here.
Oh, thank you, everybody. You know, I have to admit there was this voice in my head that was telling me that it was all over. I was going to go to jail. And then there was this other voice that said, everything's going to be okay. Don't give up hope. And that voice was yours.
She's forever in my debt.
All right, food is ready. Grab your bun.
2 dogs right here, please. And a cheeseburger.
Veggie burger.
Go, Dad.